All right, Shalom, coming out of Lion's Den of Yasharala camp. All right, first and foremost, before we get started, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, and their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue. All right, Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rukah, Quadash, Ma'amaf. All right, double honors to the apostle and elders, the great millstone, and salutations to all the occupants around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth sincerely. All right, today we got a quick lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopefully elect out there, and the men, women, and children that believe in sincerity as well. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into it. All right, first precept is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it."
Con. Read it one more time.
Con. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it."
Con, the time that we coming up, the time that is coming up right now is going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. Everybody has had a very small portion of it. Everyone's having a very small portion of it in terms of like the whole economy and all of America shutting down for a little bit. But that time, that is going to get a lot more hectic and a lot more irrational when it comes to people's mindset. And that time, the only thing that's going to save you is knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and also having faith and hope. Because people are going to hope in guns, which will fail them. People are going to hope and have faith in money. People are going to hope and have faith in maybe their fighting abilities or their strength if they're if they're a bodybuilder or something like that. People are going to have faith and hope in something that's just utterly vain. But the only thing in this world to have true faith and hope in, to truly put all your belief in, is Yahweh Shai. That is the only solid thing that's going to save anybody in this time to come.
And if I may add on, like Romans 10 and 13 says, it says, "For whosoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." All right. So with that being said, that lets you know that calling upon the name of the Lord, that's going to give you salvation, man. You cannot require your salvation any other way.
I'm going to bring out this Revelation. This is Revelations 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Con. Esau knows that his time is short. America has only been established here in this land for not even a whole century. Has it been a whole century?
Honestly, I wouldn't know. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, 1675.
So it's been a few good centuries.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
So it hasn't even been a whole day in the eyes of Yahweh Shai. So in that aspect, this kingdom has lasted but a short time, and he's doing all this, implementing all these draconian measures just to control people. The brother and I, we went to a meat store, and the dude had a gun on his hip talking about put your mask on, and he was really pretty much pestering us the whole time to keep our masks on.
And if I also may add on, all right, just like the brother just brought out in Revelation 12 and 12, all right, the devil knows that he have a short time, so he's coming down with great wrath, all right. You know that he had that's time is short. Why? Because you see all the prophecies coming to pass, man. All right, the U.S. dollar's collapsing, America's falling. All right, you hearing the wars. All right, the rumors of wars. Well, it's pretty much not even rumors, man. It's wars going on, man. If I'm not mistaken, Israel just bombed. I want to say I can't remember the country quite off the top of the mind, but basically, hey, it's tension over there going on right now between Israel and another country, man. Those proxy wars, all right. Next steps are going to build up, all right. Even with China and America, all right. Those World War III tension is definitely rising, all right, every day, slowly but surely. Even with Russia too as well, man. All right. And what you about to say? Oh, Con, man. And also the monetary system, man. The U.S. dollar, all right, it's weakening, all right, by the second, all right. These different countries around the world are not taking the U.S. dollar no more. All right, it's not considered as the world currency anymore. All right, and over here in America, all right, you can see as well. Oh, what they're talking about now, coin shortages. All right, you got to have exact change. You got to have this. You got to have that. All right, contactless payment. Hey, we don't take cash at all. All right. So with that being said, hey, you got to use debit or credit. All right. Next step is the chip, man. Just how the brother was just talking about. They're so the security guard. He wasn't even a police officer. The security guard was so adamant about getting on us about putting a mask on. Hey, that's the same way he's going to be with the chip, man. When they implement the chip.
And also, you don't have to put a mask on. Like right now, they'll push it, but at the same time, you don't have to. It's not a crime to not wear a mask, but at the same time, wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You know, you don't want to cause trouble, so just go ahead. What I do is I have a headscarf, and I wear it over my head. And they say put a mask on, I just toss it around my face, and that's it. That's it.
Come on. All right. You got a pre-shot?
Bring yours up first.
Oh yeah. Also, how the brother was speaking on too earlier. You can break this one down too. This is Isaiah 33:6, because you're gonna need that knowledge and wisdom, all right, in order to be stable in these times coming up, man. And not just any knowledge and wisdom, but the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is his treasure."
Khan, fearing Yahweh Yahushua is truly a treasure, because when you fear him, you start to truly understand what's going on in this society. If you fear a man, or if you fear a man with a gun, if you fear plagues, if you fear famine, all that stuff can't truly hurt your soul. It can only hurt your body. And we have thousands of bodies in each lifetime that we live here on the earth. And knowing about reincarnation also helps you with just here on this earth. And with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding being a stability of the times that we're coming in, that is truly a solid foundation. Because so like, you gonna go ahead?
Oh no, you got it.
Having wisdom of Yahweh Yahushua, and having understanding of simply just herbs. If let's say some FEMA troops try to run up in your house, and Lord willing, you was able to make it out of there. Now you in some woods, and now you can look around, get some herbs, and now you and your family good. You know, it's just simply that, like simply small things.
Come on.
I'm gonna bring out this Hebrews.
Come on, all right, you got it.
This is Hebrews chapter 7, verse 19. It says, "For the law made nothing perfect, but the bringing in of a better hope did, by the which we draw nigh unto Yahweh." Khan, for the law made nothing perfect, because even if you follow the law completely and utterly to the T, you still fall short, because you don't have faith in Yahweh Yahushua like these other camps do. They say, you know, they do their best to keep the law to the they try to keep it 100%, but you're not going to be able to keep it 100%. You keep it to the best of your ability, especially in this society. But it brings a better hope and a better understanding and a closer connection to Yahweh Yahushua. These aren't just laws made by man. These are laws made by the creator of this whole thing. All right, you're not gonna go to some random dude and ask him, you know, what's the coding on this video game, or what's the special features on this movie. You want to talk to the director, or you want to talk to the code inputter, or, you know, something like that.
Come on. I got a come on.
All right.
1 second. I got a couple of them. All right, this is Galatians chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 1, because just like the brother was speaking on, man. All right, hey, we don't make void of the law. We establish the law as well. All right, we're not saying you don't supposed to keep the law, but we're not justified or saved by the law, man. We're justified by faith. All right, we're saved through the Lord Yahushua. All right, when He come back to redeem us, how it talks about in Deuteronomy, man. All right, when it says no man can redeem you, no man can't redeem us from these conditions that we're in. All right, this captivity that we're in, no one can redeem us from this captivity except for the Lord Yahushua Himself. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Galatians chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Hamashiach have made Yahushua Hamashiach have made us free. And be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage." And how was we made free? All right, through faith, man. All right, why be not entangled with the yoke of bondage? What is the yoke of bondage? The law. All right, why? Because we're gonna be entangled. All right, why? Because we're in these chains of darkness, man. All right, and these these bodies are made to go off, man. So with that being said, we won't be able to keep all 613 laws. All right, because the commandment in itself, all right, if you break one law, you break them all. So therefore, how can we be justified by something that we can't even keep perfectly in itself, man? All right, like Scripture says, you shall eat your bread defiled amongst the Gentiles. We have no control over that. A lot of the things that we eat, man. All right, because why? You don't know all the ingredients that be in the things. All right, mixed fabric. All right, these are just a couple of things that just naming off the top of the head. All right, or just going to the store. A woman can be on her menstrual cycle. All right, and she may touch you and you won't even know it. So therefore, you're unclean, man. All right, just naming a couple things.
But that's not saying, oh well, since we can't keep it perfectly, may as well not do the law. You keep the law to the best of your ability. It's a lifestyle. When people see you keeping the law, they were like, oh, that guy's different. You go to a party, they got, let's say, all they got is pork sandwiches. You be like, oh, no, I'm good. You don't even got to tell them, you don't need pork. Me, myself, I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm not hungry. They're like, all right. And they just see the different spirit that you carry, the different energy that you have about you. That's what that brings.
Quick precept to back you up. This is Romans chapter 3, verse 31. It says, do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua forbid, yea, we establish the law. So we can't stress this enough, man. All right, it's a couple members in our family. Oh, you always say you don't supposed to keep the law. No, I don't say that. I just say we're not justified by the law. So therefore, not saying we don't have to keep it. We keep it to the best of our ability. All right, but we're justified by faith, man. Where we're in by we believe in these words. All right, that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua put before us, and also believing in Him, man. All right, that He's gonna come back and redeem us. All right. And just to finish up on this Galatians 2, chapter 5, all right. Galatians chapter 5, all right, and I'm going to pick up back up at verse 2. It says, behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Yahushua HaMashiach shall profit you nothing. So man, so if you circumcised, all right, knowing that you are Israelite, man, and saying that you justified by the law, all right, so the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach have profited you nothing, man. You basically went and died for nothing, man. Why? Because you're saying you're justified by the law. You're saying that you can redeem yourself, man. If you're saying that you're justified by the law, man, you have no need for the Lord Yahushua Himself, all right. Verse 3, it says, for I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to do the whole law. So there it is, man. If you're saying that you're circumcised, you say that you're an Israelite, all right? Because if you're saying that you're Israelite, you got to take on the adoption thereof, which is these laws as well, man. Law, statutes, and commandments. So if you're saying you're an Israelite, all right, your whole duty is to you're a debtor to do the whole law, man. All 613 of them. All right. So therefore, if you break one, you break them all, man. All right. It says, verse 4. It says, Yahushua HaMashiach is become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law, ye are fallen from grace. Man, and if you're saying you're justified by the law, man, you're falling from grace, man, which is also a gift. Grace and faith goes right along hand in hand, man. Grace is the time period that we have right now to turn back and repent to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, and y'all, 2/3 of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, they're not taking heed to that grace period, man.
Rather than taking heed, people think because we are in the grace period, you don't have to abide by the law. You can just keep living wickedly and you're okay. But no, the grace period is meant for you to get your shit together. All right, that's like the Most High say, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to get your stuff together, so that way when you go in the kingdom, you know what's up. But if you continue to do wickedly over here, He's gonna be like, well, you didn't learn nothing. Destroy it. That's all it is.
Definitely.
I'm gonna bring out the Psalms.
You got it.
This is Psalms chapter 71, verse 5. It says, for thou art my hope, O Lord Yahweh. Thou art my trust from my youth. By thee have I been holden up from the womb. Thou art he that took me out of my mother's bowels. My praise shall be continually of thee. I am as a wonder unto many, but thou art my strong refuge. I'm back at verse 5. It says, for thou art my hope, O Lord Yahweh. Thou art my trust from my youth. Being brought back into who we are, being told that we're Israelites and being unto this, it makes us younger. It puts youth. We're born again, and it brings youth within us. And Yahweh, like I said earlier, early on this video, Yahweh Shah, that's the only foundation that you need. Not only the name, but also reading the scriptures and living by what we read. In verse 7, where it says, I am as a wonder unto many, but thou art my strong refuge. Khan, what was the scripture you brought up earlier?
Which one was that?
Strong tower.
Oh, con, I ain't bring it up.
Oh, con,
here it
con.
is. I got it right here though.
Oh,
this is
con.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10. It says, "The name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe."
Khan, that's the refuge. All right. A lot of camps say that the name doesn't matter, or a lot of camps have like a false name. It's Yahweh Wa Yahweh
Name
Shai.
ain't given yet. Con, just giving all these type of dumbass excuses, man.
Khan.
All right.
And that shows that they're not with the spirit of Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai.
Con, all right. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua say He revealeth His secrets to the prophets, man.
Con.
All right. His name is also being the secret as well. All right. In John chapter 17, verse 6, the Lord Yahushua Himself is praying to the Father Yahweh that He has given His names to His saints, man, the men that was given to Him out of the earth. All right. And also, you skip down to verse 26. He's praying to the Father as well, still. All right, saying how you manifest the Father name to the saints as well, man. So that name is definitely, most definitely given, man. All right. Matter of fact, I got a quick precept for you.
Con.
1 second. You can bring it out, precept out if you got one real quick. I like right this.
I'm bringing out the Proverbs.
Con. All right, I got it.
Okay.
All right, this is Acts chapter 4, verse 12. All right. Since people say the name is not given, all right. This is Acts chapter 4, verse 12. It says, "Neither is there salvation, all right, in any other," all right. That's how we obtain salvation, by calling on the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right, as stated earlier, all right, by Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever call upon the name of the Lord, all right, it says Acts 4 and 12. "Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved." So, Khan, man, the name of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is given. Why? Because that's how we obtain salvation, man. Just like the brother lesson is about. All right, that's who our hope is in.
I'm gonna bring out this Exodus. Matter of fact.
Khan.
All right. This is Exodus chapter 7, starting at verse 4. This is Moses speaking to the Most High. It says, "But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt, by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord when I stretch my hand, when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt, and bring out the children of Israel from among them." And we all know the story of Moses leading the children of Israel out of Egypt. That was a very tumultuous thing that the Egyptians went through. And from the Israelites leaving, Egypt is completely destroyed. It's just a sandy ass pit right now. The only thing they got going for them are all the monuments that we built. That's the only thing that gets the money. That's it. You don't know Egypt for nothing else but that and sand. That's it. So the same thing is going to happen to America 1,000 times worse. This place ain't gonna have no type of tourism. They're not gonna make any type of money. It's just gonna be just straight sand. All right, it's just gonna be a huge desert. Everyone's gonna forget about it.
It's gonna be that lake of fire, man.
The lake of fire. And touching on the scriptures, this place is spiritually Rome. This place is spiritually Greece. This place is spiritually Sodom. It's also spiritually Egypt. And just like back in those days when Yahweh stretched forth his hand and brought the judgments over Egypt, the Most High, and brought the children of Israel out of that place, the same thing is going to happen here in America. And the only thing to do, the only smart and wise thing to do, is believe and have hope and faith in Yahweh Shai. Because when you see chariots come out the sky, when you see men endowed with what they will call supernatural abilities, what will your money do when you see a guy flip a car 100 feet across the city? What will your what will you do but have faith in Yahweh Shai?
That's why scripture say, if I may add on, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, man. All right, you're gonna have plenty of people that's gonna take heed. Why? Because they're gonna see the marvelous works of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in that time, man. All right, they're gonna see how the Lord is dealing with His men, man. Yahweh Ratazah, that's me and the brother, and also the rest of us that are out here pushing this truth and sincerity, man. All right, I got a quick precept for you.
Go ahead.
All right, and just like the brother was speaking on, man, how the Lord brought us out of Egypt. All right, with those marvelous acts as well. All right, He's going to do it this time. Like the brother said, it's going to be 1,000 times worse. All right, that's why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua commanded us to measure out the time diligently in itself. All right, so this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. You can take this one if you want. All right, it says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made.
That's the one I was looking for too.
All right. It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things.
You hop one more time out.
All right. It says, Therefore, when there shall be matter of fact, I'm starting from verse 2. It said, Then shalt thou understand, all right, 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He had made.
Yahweh Yahushua is going to come with his mighty armies and stretch forth His hand over this land, over the entire earth. All right, and everyone will know what time it is.
All right, and you seeing the opening acts leading up to that now, man. All right, and when that grand finale is going to be His return, also with those ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. You hearing of the wars I was talking about earlier, man. The earthquakes in diverse places. All right, the uprising of the people, man. All right, going against the government. What's the word I'm looking for? Matter of fact,
describe it.
This is in a couple verses or a couple chapters over. 1 second, Bubakasha. Insurrection upon men, man, going against the government, man. All right, how they got over there in Oregon, how Trump sent out those what they called them, troops basically, man, and they were snatching people out their cars, taking them out their cars, man. All right, those are executive orders that FEMA have, man. And so even with that being said, that lets you know that FEMA is pretty much in charge, man. They're taking over the public transportation. So like you're getting tongue twisted, taking people out of their cars. All right, next thing you know, they're going to be taking agriculture over as well, man. All right, they want control over the food. All right. So that way they can be able to ration it out how they please, man. All right. It's like you had something you about to add on?
People think that because they live here in America that they have rights, and truly that is not at all. When you have people going on the streets saying Black Lives Matter, when really they don't. The evidence is in the history and also in the present. They whipped us, they killed us, they made bags and shit out of our skin. They made suits out of our skin. They made seat cushions out of our hair. They made our babies as gator bait, and even up to today, they still lynch us. They might not. Shit, they probably are still whipping us. They whipping us in the prison system. Shit, they got prisoners. Primarily in the like country prisons, and it's primarily Jake still picking cotton to this day. Still doing it.
Still slavery.
Still slavery. Shooting us down the street. We still slaves. But people say we have rights. People say that our lives matter. They don't matter here in America. But they matter to Yahweh Yahushua. He sees everything that's going on.
And just to add on, just to back the brother up, man, how you was saying, about the whole BLM movement, Black Lives Matter movement. By you getting out playing that Black Lives Matter lets you know they don't matter. Because you have to specify that they matter, man. Right. So if that's the case, if they did matter, you wouldn't be out there in that predicament that you're in, man. And also, just to add on, to put the icing on the cake, all right, we're not black. All right. You can't show me one black person on this earth. All right, with different shades of brown, man. Our nationality is a Hebrew Israelite, man. Hebrew being the tongue. All right.
I was about to say, and even then, when I was out there in the street saying Black Lives Matter, they shooting people.
Yeah, come on.
They still killing people in different cities.
And it's so-called supposed to be a peaceful protest.
Right. That don't make no sense. You go in knowing that they finna do something. How would you go to? Would you go into a knife fight with no knife? Well, these people are going into the street. They're going into a protest. They say it's a peaceful protest, knowing that there's finna be cops with guns and shields and all this type of stuff. It don't make no sense. And then when they shoot at you and when they beat you up, you all surprised, and you just playing the victim. All right, but it's all for the sake of Yahweh Yahweh Shah coming back to destroy this place, to visit this place, and then destroy this place.
Gone. And it's been that whole Black Lives Matter movement is being funded by George Soros and basically pushed by the whole alphabet people, the zesty people, as we say. Gone. But yeah, man, with that being said, man, it's all just fun and games, man.
Because you judge a tree by its fruits. And if the Black Lives Matter movement was truly for the betterment of quote unquote black people, their fruits would be flourishing in the communities in which that they will be flourishing in the communities that they're protesting for, and they aren't. All the money that they raise goes to different organizations. They're not going right back into the community. And honestly, I don't care if they do, but I'm just bringing that up just for the sake of you judge a tree by its fruits. They aren't doing anything but just standing in the streets chanting. That's all they're doing. They're making cool signs. Even the signs aren't they cool. They're making merchandise. They just making money. That's all they're doing. They just out there to make money, just like any other corporation or business. You got a precept?
Come on, I just had a little more on the second Esdras 9.
Okay.
All right, second Esdras chapter 9. I'm gonna just pick up where I left off at second Esdras chapter 9, verse 3. It says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning."
Everything that's in this book right here is spoken. It's written for our learning right now. All right. When they speak of these parables are meant for us now. All right. Where it says earthquakes and uproars, there's been a lot of earthquakes and a lot of different anomalies happen where they don't usually happen on a lot of parts of the world.
If I'm not mistaken, it was just one in what it was, Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, man. Like a couple days ago or a week ago or so.
Right now, the magnetic poles are shifting faster than they should be. All right, it's a lot of things going on in the world that are that is alerting people to the coming of Yahweh Yahweh Shah. They just don't have the eyes to see or the ears to hear.
You
have any more on that?
Come on, there's a couple more verses. You had some more precepts out there?
I had one more.
All right. Verse 5. All right. Second Esdras chapter 9. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs." All right. So with that being said, it says, "For all things are made have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." And you see the end is being manifest right now, all right, as we speak, man. All right, because those are earthquakes, uproars of the people, and rumors of wars and wars are happening right now, man.
When you watch like an old, I'll say like an old movie, but when you watch a movie that's a period piece that's primarily set in the medieval times and stuff like that, when they're about to go to war, they speak of destiny and they speak of fate and they speak of honor and they speak of virtue, and those are things that men and women should cling on to. But right now they cling onto vanity, and truly it is the destiny of this place to be destroyed. It is the destiny of us to rule, and it is the destiny of Esau to be destroyed. And destiny is the only thing is to look forward to. All right, it's truly something great to look forward to have hope in, to have faith in. You got more?
Yeah, one more.
All
right. Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 7. It says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed."
Really quick. Read that again.
All right. Second Esdras 9 and 7. it says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works.
By his works of following the law. Keep going, Slacky.
And by faith.
And by faith. So following the law, you are supposed to do it. That's good. That is, you are supposed to follow the law to the best of your ability, because you can't do it perfectly. And by faith. Faith is very, very important. Faith is very, very important. Just like following the laws is very, very important. They're both 50-50. It's the same coin, different sides. If you say you have faith and you say you love love Yahweh, you love the Most High, Yahweh Yahweh Shai, then you'll follow His commandments, which is in the scriptures. And if you are doing your best to follow His commandments, you showing that you love Him, then you'll have faith within Him. You'll have hope within Him. You'll believe unto Him. Or you keep a spiritual eye towards things. Now keep going on.
All right. Able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed. So, just like the brother was saying, man, yeah. The only way that you're going to be able to escape these marvelous acts of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai that's about to come to pass is by your faith, man, and by your works. All right. Like Scripture says, show me your faith by your works, and I'll show you. Roughly paraphrasing. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I grab it real quick? Brought it up. You got a precept.
Come on. I'll go ahead and bring it up. It's 8, 9, 10.
Come on, 1 second, Babaka Shah. Bear with us.
All right, this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25, and all right. Chapter 7, verse 25 of Daniel, it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given unto his hand, until a time and times, and the dividing of time. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the very end. Esau speaks great words against the Most High. Rather than giving all praise to the Most High for the sunset, he says, "Oh, that sunset is happening because this, and this." That's it. He doesn't give any praise and honor to Yahweh Yahweh Shai. He looks at everything through a carnal eye. He divides. He changes times. He changes laws. We are given into his hand until a time and times. And this time coming up will be a time that his dominion shall end. You get a precept?
I'm looking for it right now.
Let me look for a different precept as well.
But
Okay.
Yeah, what I was about to say, man, if I can't find it, I'm looking right now in Hebrews, but I'm gonna just grab this one real quick too. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. All right, it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So, man. So with that being said, man, hey, if you have faith in the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you got to get out here and profess that faith, man. Get out here on the highways and hedges, how he commanded us to do. Present your body as a living sacrifice, man. Showing forth your works that you have in these words that he have put before us, man. All right.
I got a precept. This is Luke.